Hey, we just gonna keep on going. This nigga going ham after ham after ham. September 28th, don't forget, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Errol Spence fans, Shawn Porter fans, David Benavidez fans, Andre Darrell fans, Flintstones, I need to see y'all, okay? My Arizona players, I need to see y'all. My Ohio players, I need to see y'all. And my stomp down Dallas dudes, I need to see y'all niggas. September 28th, 10 to 2, we gonna show up and show out. We gonna show what it's like to fellowship, have a great time, and then caravan over to LA Live, to the Staples Center, have a great time. But this nigga said something that was funny, and it has some truth to it. He says, in this fight, Shawn Porter is better off getting knocked out than getting beat up for 12 rounds. And you said that, why?
Yeah, he better taking a knockout early, than getting beat up, because ass whooping, it take years off of you, man, and it mentally debilitates you. You know what I mean? A knockout you don't feel, you know what I mean? You might have some prolonged effects of it, down the road, or, but getting beat up, man, it does something to you mentally, man. So if we're going to see, I know you had mentioned something about, this might be Shawn's last
prime fight. Yeah.
It could be, depending on the results of the fight. If Earl beats him up, then yeah, it could zap a whole lot out of him. It could zap a lot of confidence. It could zap some fights out of him. It can zap definitely his confidence. But if he get knocked out early, it might mentally mess with him for a couple of months. But he'll still be youthful, and his body will be youthful enough to still keep going. Like when you get beat up, when you take beatings, it does something to you, man. When a guy just beating you up for 12 rounds, it affects you, it debilitates you mentally. So if he takes a beating for 12 rounds, we might not see the same Shawn again. It just might not happen. It might just zap. It could zap a lot out of you, man. Really could.
There you have it, and I would agree with you, because because you got to take into account the people he's fought.
Hey, he had a lot of tough fights.
No, I'm not Shawn. Oh yeah, Shawn. Yeah, he has a lot of mileage, and I was looking at Shawn BoxRec. Shout out to Ashley's Corner. I want to give her absolutely credit, who inspired me to do this research. Shawn is 9-2-3 at a full-time welterweight. Only 3 knockouts, and he has a pretty marginal record, 9-2. But that's kind of deceptive, because it's on the tail end of his career.
Right.
So it's gonna look kind of odd, because when you fight A-level fighters, it's gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But the 3 knockouts is like, basically he has less than a 20% knockout rate at the welterweight division.
Yeah,
so
based on who he's fighting, like if you would compare like a football schedule, kind of his strength of schedule would be really, really high.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because he has fought like primetime guys, and it's harder to knock out elite guys.
Oh, big time, for sure.
He's just not knocking out elite guys like we seen that played over and over again, even in the Shawn Porter. The Pacquiao Thurman fight, we seen that, like, even though Pacquiao looked like he was gonna press the fight, and Thurman turned that around. Like you at the point in your career where you've seen it all already, and for a guy to knock you out, he gotta really catch you with something you just don't see coming. So Shawn Porter, his strength of schedule is real high. So he probably got, at the welterweight division, he probably got the best right now.
Some people say that.
He probably has the best, right now, and that's a testament to him, So I wouldn't take too much into, the knockout ratio, because, can't really judge it off of that,
Sure.
Not at this point, Now, if it was early on in his career when he was fighting guys less competitive, then that's different,
Oh, that's it. Thought you keep on going, but I'll say this: if percentages say it's more likely for Shawn to take a beating in this fight than Earl.
Oh yeah,
right.
Definitely.
And if it goes like the Chris Algieri way, the Leonard Bundu way, Phil Greco type of way, he could take something out of him. You know what I mean? And it could be damning to financially stimulating the second half of his career. So Kenny's gonna have to make a decision. You know what I mean? Do I save my son if it goes that way? Do I save my son? Do I believe he can Do I believe he can
turn it around? Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? We gonna see, man, because I mean, many people online are saying Kenny gonna throw in the towel. You know what I mean? Because Errol is not really a knockout punch; he's a cumulative guy.
Yeah, and I really believe that, you know, Errol is not selling. He's not using the trash talk. I wouldn't even call it trash talk coming from Errol. He's not using what he's saying to the media, saying that he's gonna knock him out. He's not using that as a selling point. He actually means that.
He believes it.
And you're right. And I'm disposed to believe him.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that he going in there with the intentions of beating him up, hurting him, and when the opportunity presents itself at best, he gonna knock him out.
Facts.
You know, or stop him. You know, I really truly believe that. So I believe that even it heightens the anticipation and the interest in the fight for a guy like myself and a raw boxing fan.
For sure.
Like, I want to see that play out. I want to see how Errol, you know, maneuvers this, because Shawn not laying down, and Shawn know that he coming to knock him out, and they know each other, so Shawn know that, damn, this man's serious enough to say this, and I know that he has an ability to do it. So I'm not laying down. So Shawn gonna bring his A game of A games. He gonna bring the heart of his heart of hearts is gonna be fully engaged in the fight.
Facts.
So it's gonna be like, man, it's gonna be a chess match. It's gonna be a grueling affair, and I want to see just how much stock that I want to see just how much stock Errol Spence is gonna put into himself, into his words, to make this happen. Because if he does knock him out, his stock gonna rise.
It goes through the roof.
It's gonna rise
because Shawn is probably the toughest welterweight to stop. You know what I mean? Just based off of how people know him.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's very interesting. Shout out to Lauren Bevel. She's been sending me texts. She's watching the live right now. Lauren Bevel be hooking me up on my travel reservations and shit. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. We done talked a lot. We done talked for an hour, basically. We done gave y'all 4 or 5 classics. Instant classics, nigga. For free!
Gratis.
Gratis. Anyway, you got to go train somebody else, nigga. Right. I appreciate you, King.
All day. Thank you, brother.
And maybe if you roll with me tomorrow, we'll go live all the way through.
That'll work.
We'll just talk shit, go live. Niggas just gonna be tuned in. They can tune in and tune out, do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Because I'll have the charger, so I won't lose my battery life. So yeah, we can do that shit tomorrow.
Live on the road to
Vegas. Road Rage with L. Road Rage with L. Yeah, man. All right, nigga, they had enough of us. Appreciate you, King.
All day.
All right.